Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Loving how you wind up for me. Tonight is all on me. Mash up the place for me. Yeah, yeah. She just wanna highlight. Ooh, that body talk to me. I need a taste, baby. Loving the way you move around me. No more delay. No, you can wait to shut it down. Want you show me how you work it. I can't find no flaws, you perfect. Cause every time that you come around my way, I keep falling again. I keep falling again. And every time that you come across my mind, I keep falling again. I keep falling.
Hey guys, welcome to Real Talk with the Ladies on the 5F's to Love Network. I'm going to tell you, we're about to have happy hour. So there's no point in delaying it. We're going to keep it real. I feel like I got a double dose though tonight. So let me tell you, y'all been missing Precious, but she here, honey. So hey, Precious, welcome to happy hour, honey, because we're about to do it. And y'all know it can't be happy hour without Holly. So let's do it, ladies. We just going to have, first of all, before we get started, I'm on here with Shanae O'Connor and Lisa Bonays tonight. I see y'all looking good. I don't even know what to say because I feel like I'm underdressed. What is all this? You look amazing in that blue. And Holly, I just want to say I love your look with the braids and the crinkle look. And you just really, you got that sexy, hot, girl, what's up appeal.
She got that Hillman swag.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You looking hot over there. If a brother don't know, he needs to know.
Oh, so when I get on with Precious, I got to keep up.
Listen, Precious is bringing it. So nobody misunderstands. Precious has been on the road, doing her professional job for the past couple of weeks. I'll be like, where's Precious at? When she coming back on the show? Precious got a grown lady job. Okay. So she got to go be grown lady. She got a grown lady job that requires her to be Precious on the road. So ladies, it's different. And I say this all the time. It's different when we're just having, how can I say, wine. Tonight I'm having, what is this? When you have tea with some alcohol in it, what's it called?
Hot toddy.
Okay. I got a hot toddy that I'm working over here and I'm feeling like it. Holly, what you got?
I got me a little bit of Pinot.
Okay. I'm feeling that Pinot. Okay, now because just to let y'all know, Precious don't drink. She got water.
I got special
edition. She rep it though. She rep it.
New York.
Oh, she got that New York elixir.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if you heard the PA water. The PA water ain't right now.
Girl.
So she's the only one. She's the designated driver. Whenever you go out and Precious is with you, she is our designated driver. We're gonna keep it real.
With no driver's license, but okay.
But that's okay. Look, as long as number one, you can drive, you the designated.
I can certainly do that. I can certainly be about that.
You can get us to where we gotta go to, and we're gonna be okay with
I can. Make sure that the GPS talks to me, because if you tell me to look at this, yeah, we over that. Mm-hmm.
And that's all we need. So you know what, ladies, tonight I just wanted us to have like a happy hour moment, and I need to pick up where we left off. So I don't want y'all to think I'd be forgetting stuff. So I need to know right now, what is your theme song? See, you thought I forgot. What?
Yeah, I for sure did. Do I got a theme song? I think right now my theme song is Good Morning Gorgeous.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, Mary be killing it,
She do. That's her concert. Good Morning
Auntie
Gorgeous.
Auntie Mary pulls
bad.
out.
She was bad. She was a straight baddie.
You know what? I really like that. Like what you were saying hello, gorgeous. I think theme songs are important. And for our viewers who are watching, listen, please put your comments in for us. You're a part of this happy hour with us. I think theme songs are important because a lot of times when I walk into different places, it doesn't matter where I'm at. And most of the time I'm solo. That theme music is all I need. And I walk in like what? Okay. So depending on what day it is, it's a different theme song. Now, Precious, you be on the stage. What's your theme song?
So before I even hit the stage, I first start off with Bad, Michael Jackson, because the whole world has to answer right now to tell you once again she bad.
Ooh, I like that.
But when I'm getting on the stage, I have to listen to Moment for Life, Nicki Minaj. That song is like 13 years old, but it's she's having that Cinderella moment. She said, I can't be, I love that song. She's like, shout out to my haters, couldn't faze me, this very moment I'm king, and this very moment I slay Goliath with the sling. And then I love Eminem's Lose Yourself, but you know what song I'm really on, even though it's Tomorrow Part 2, Glorilla and Cardi B, because I'd be like, you don't want this with me, you really don't.
No.
Who said that you can?
Okay, I just want to say Lose Yourself is my theme song that I absolutely love. It's my
girl, Lose Yourself, I have you like this.
It does. And I don't be I
be like third stanza too. They really gets me. I'm like this. Okay.
Come on. He said you got one shot. Okay, that's nothing, because you only get one shot. And that's the way I think about everything. You got one shot to make an impression. So I walk through the door on the theme music. But let me tell you guys something. During our happy hour, one of the things that I love about women, we get together, we have real conversations, right?
Yeah.
So these are the questions I like to pose to y'all, because I'm always curious what y'all gonna say, right? So just imagine all of us out having cocktails, and I ask you this question: why did you think he was going to be different? Why do you think he was gonna be different? So I need a moment that you can share, whether it be explicit or not, because my shares could go either way. Right?
Yeah.
Why did you think he was going to be different? Holly, what's up? What's yours about?
Lord have mercy.
Holly, why are you over there marinating in it? Like you reliving the whole moment.
Okay, so when you asked that question, the individual who came to mind had come highly recommended.
Why did you go highly recommended?
Because he was highly recommended. We had some mutual friends, and it was kind of like, this would be a good fit. So I was like, oh wow. And they were respectable individuals. So I was like, let me try. Yeah, apparently those people don't know me like I thought they did, because no, honey, that was not working. And I thought and he was one of the quiet types, and I usually don't do quiet. Like, I like a man who walks in a room confidently, and the swag is there, and he very little needs to be said, but he gonna say it. This one was just very quiet, so I thought, let me step outside of my box.
Yeah.
Because obviously what I was trying to do wasn't working. So let me see. I should have been blind.
I don't even look. I'm sorry.
Dumb, deaf, and retarded. I should have been blind.
Okay, so the thing is that we always tell people, like when you have those moments and you think back, like, why did I think this was going to be different kind of situation? Yeah. What was the thing that you thought would be different? The one thing.
So Kylie, did you want to keep talking?
No, baby girl, go ahead.
Okay, so why did I think he was going to be different? Okay, so we hear about these high value men and okay, so managed to attract a high value man on paper, and he was a nice guy.
Did you say high value man on paper?
Yeah, no, he really he if you know the criteria. Oh, he could but the nice guy can be just as deadly. And I'm gonna be honest with you. So so good looking man, worked for a very dope company. I found myself enamored with him, but when I look back, he was never impressed with me. Never. I remember the first time we were we went on this date, and you know how you can see when somebody's like, I thought he was disappointed, and maybe I had low self-esteem or whatever. But over time, one of the things I realized is he is the nice guy, but he has no feelings. And so the little things he would say would unnerve me, but I was thinking, oh, well, you know, let me not say too much. Well, over time, he never saw me with the come up or the glow up or any of that. So I was supposed to just, you're awesome, you're wonderful, you're this. It didn't lead anywhere. And so when I finally decided, this is the end, my friend, you never saw me coming. And that's a beautiful thing, because the glow up has happened. No surgery, no none of that. The glow up is here. And just like I was enamored with you, you're never going to be enamored with me. And you are a nice guy, but you're not a nice person. You're highly critical. You're highly critical, and maybe no one's told you that. Wow. So I'm gonna walk away before I snatch your edges in mine. Thank you.
So you were doing all the reassurance, and he was not reciprocating.
No, I remember we were laying together, and I was crying because I realized there's nothing here. He is used to a certain type of woman that's always going to fawn all over him, but he never saw me having people fawn over me. Remember, I was a homeless alcoholic. How dare I ever think that I could stand on stages the way I do today? Wow. But you have to and so losing that, and matter of fact, I walked away. So I walked away, but to know that there was a reason why I had to, and that's probably why I'm where I am today, because I can't spend my time thinking about someone who don't want me. Even though you're the nice guy, you're still hypercritical, and I think you should be with the woman you really want to be with. So let me step aside, exit stage left, and go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. Thank you.
I like that. You know, before I make my comment, let me just say, Calvin, thank you so much.
What's up, Calvin?
From Chicago. He said, "Hey, ladies,
I'm gonna be in Chicago in April."
Do you know what? You need to make sure you check her out, folks. If you're watching the podcast tonight, be sure to like us and share us on the social media site that you are viewing us on. So you know what? The whole thing of why did you think that he would be different? And Gail and I, he's talked about this so many times. People tell you who they are, like real quick, right? And so I had a conversation, and I was assuming that this person would be supportive of me directly. But then I said to myself, I'm sorry. Every time we talk, the conversation is about him. Why did you even think that you would be a part of this whole extension of, I care about you and what you're going through, right? So why did I even think he would be different? But the bad part about it is, I think as women, we're always thinking, I need to show up a certain way, and that's going to make him notice me or recognize me. The lesson learned from that, folks, is Angela, what'd she say? Angela, she say, people tell you who they are, and you need to be paying attention.
My Angela,
like, folks, he told me who he was, and in my mind, I was thinking, well, I'm a special lady. You're gonna change for me. I might be the person that's gonna make you show up differently. No, he's not showing up differently. So, ladies, when you're in those relationships and you're just assuming your actions are going to dictate or outline how a person interacts with you, let me just say this, it's a 50-50 on it. It is truly a 50-50. But once you try something one time, 2 times, the 3rd time, you just need to walk away, because he's not going to change. Now, I want y'all to think about that, because we're going to go to a quick commercial break. And Calvin, I don't know if you flirt with everybody, but he said, all right,
I'm in Chicago, holla at
me. Calvin, you be doing these shout outs. And folks, all I have to say is tonight you are watching Happy Hour with Real Talk with the Ladies. And we're going to tell you why we're calling it Happy Hour, because you're going to be missing us for the month of April. You better get it while it's hot tonight. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. When I say quick, I mean quick.
My name is Christine Burkette, the inventor of the 5 F's to Love. This is a compatibility app. It's an app that gives you an opportunity to rate words that start with the letter F in chronological order of importance to you, to help you find your one true love, your soulmate, and the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. So after you've taken the time to rate your F's in chronological order, you send a link to the person, you just met, or the person you've been dating for quite some time, Or maybe it's the person you've been married to for 30 to 40 to 50 years. And then you compare your top 5 F's to find out what things you have in common and things that you may perhaps need to work on. This is taking a simplistic perspective on how to find your one true love, your soulmate, the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. And thank you for downloading the 5F's app.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to tell you, these conversations during happy hour, of course, they're much better when we're live and the camera's not on. So folks, we're trying to act like y'all not here. This is what's happening. We're going to keep it real. Because when the camera ain't on, we be talking about a whole bunch of stuff that's happening. But we're going to try to be polite. And y'all know our number one is here, and it's Gertrude. Hey, Gertrude. I mean, Gertrude, we're going to keep it real. Gertrude, we're going to miss you while we on spring break. We're going to keep it real. Gertrude, we're going to miss you while we on spring break. But Gertrude, you already know, if you missing us, you send me some DMs. I think I can get 1 or 2 of us together. We can just do our own and invite you in.
Come on now, Gertrude.
And you know what, Gertrude, what I would like to see when we come back in May, I'm going to send you the live link. I would love for you to come on one night. Why can't you come on and join us one night? Because you've been our number 1 viewer since day 1. So, hey, since you roll with us, we need to introduce you to the peeps on the streets. That's what I'm talking about.
Love you, Gertrude. You were here for me from the beginning. Come on now.
From the beginning. I just want to say she was always shouting out Precious. Gertrude, I ain't going to say nothing about you. You were always shouting out Precious. Yes, I'm showing some haterisms right now. Okay.
Little bit.
I just want to say, you know, there have been times in our lives that we have had the what the hell moments, right? What the hell moments. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm about to start it off so we can understand what's really happening. You know, I get really tired of men talking about how big their penis is and how much they're going to wear you out. One, if you know me, that does nothing for Christine. I'm a very intellectually stimulated person. Now, mind you, I want to be clear, it does matter, but don't over promote it. Like it's the bomb diggity and it's about to go down. Because now at this point, when we get into the activities of the evening and you doing the showmanship and I don't see the show in the ship, you got the wrong sister. Let me move this over. Deuces. I have walked out. We're going to be clear. I do a walkout. I politely say, you know what? I am not feeling well. I'm sorry. I feel really sick to my stomach. I really do apologize.
Oh, girl.
I think I better go home. Okay. So I just want to say on behalf of me and ladies like me who have experienced this moment, and we got to pretend like you putting it down, Charlie Brown, stop. Don't over promote it. I'd rather you just be like, I'm pretty decent. Right. And then let it
work. If you gave me something to work with. Okay.
Yeah, just let the story unfold live. Right. But don't build me up like I'm going to be running to the door because I ain't going to be able to handle it. I'm looking at this like, are you playing with me right now?
What chick lied to you? Because I need to understand where this is coming from.
I need references right now that told you that this was a bad mamma jamma. Right.
Well, the women need to be better about being honest too. Like you can't just be bigging somebody up, and it really was a 5 out of 10.
How about a 3 out of 10?
Ooh, child. I was trying to be nice.
No, I'm telling you right now, a straw was right on the cusp of just better than that. Okay. I hate to talk about people, but I want to be clear. And the other thing is, let's be clear. A size of a man's penis matters and doesn't matter. Like it just depends on who you are, what our connection is. But don't make it seem like you coming in like Godzilla and you are baby Godzilla. That's all we're saying. Just don't blow it up. Just be like, I'm good. Okay. And then we're going to roll with you. Okay. But that's all I got to say on that one. That was my what the hell moment. What? Yeah. No, know me. I keep it real, right? I keep it real.
Yeah, all the time.
So here's some of my what the hell moment.
Yeah,
you talking about the type of women that you dating and that you were pulling, and there's so many women and like you flexing on somebody. You're health conscious. You're all these wonderful things. Yet
wait a minute, Holly, did she just take her glasses off?
Oh yeah, because I really want this to. So if you're gonna bring up all of these wonderful other women that you've dated, I'm gonna ask you, where are they today? So all this health conscious, all this other kind of things. Oh, they brought this to the table, they brought that to the table. What do you bring to the table, bruh? You ask me questions like I'm on an interview. I don't have to be here for this. And the ability to walk away is something I reserve. And for some less well-endowed men, it's okay for me to get, I'm good. Or have a friend. I know some of us have done this. Call me now and say somebody died. Oh, somebody.
Wait a minute. Precious, you do the call out.
And if you want to be the prize, because you the prize, and all the women want you because of where you work, flying out, and all other kind of stuff.
I gotta wait a minute. I gotta get Gertrude in here.
Gertrude over here.
That's all in his mind.
Calvin said, "I'm here."
Calvin gonna talk about I'm here. Gertrude said, "No. How about 1 out of 10?" I'm just telling you that Gertrude said I have no problem with walking out too. Look, guys, this is a real conversation about walkout. But she said, listen, I am going to miss you, but I want to know you ladies have a great time off. Then share some of when you return. Gertrude, you know we're gonna share it on when we get back. We are the spring break, and folks, if you're just joining us for the first time, we always take the month of April off for spring break. The whole cast, all the cast. We work really, really hard, January, February, March, and we're going to be off for a month. We're going to come back for 2 months, and then we're going to be off for 2 months. We're going to come back for 2 months, and then we off for the month of December. So the thing is, we run it just like TV. The TV breaks like we break. So I want to be clear. We're taking a break. When we come back, folks, it's going to be the same cast. We're going to have kind of like a different layout, but we'll be back. But listen, the thing is, everybody has what the hell moments, right? Yes. And even for like Holly, what was your what the hell moment? Because I'm gonna tell you some what the hell moment my guy friends shared with me that to this day.
I don't think I've ever had a what the hell moment.
What?
Yeah, because I'm not a fan of talking. I'm more of an actions person. So if you're gonna do all this, you've already lost me. I'm not even trying to see. So I don't really get caught up in a what the hell situation.
Oh my God. You know what? I'm proud of you. I get a lot of people who want to boost the moment. So the thing is, here go Calvin. Calvin said, what is he? Imagine or pretend the cameras are off.
He want us to go in. He's like, I know there's some things they not saying. I know to go in.
Okay, this is like for real. And I don't cameras on or off. You know, my friends have told me all the time, and that's the reason why I want to say I honestly love and appreciate every woman that's on this podcast, because we're naturally beautiful women with not a whole bunch of extra additives. Like, we are who we are. Because one of the things that I get back from my guy friends is this, and they have a lot of what the hell moments, where they meet somebody and it's all it is, the eyelashes, the breasts, the ass, all of this stuff. And then they like, when you get them to the bedroom and that waist cincher comes off, you know, they be like, it's like the Nutty Professor. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. Everything's kind of popping out. The eyelashes come off, all the makeup. They like, wait a minute. This ain't the person I met. You was like absolutely gorgeous. But then the kicker is, then you pull off the hair and that's that. But folks, I want to say, I'm not against any of those things if you're using it to accent your beauty. But if you're over exaggerating your beauty, that when you pull all that stuff off, you're a totally different person. Why? Because at some point he gonna know, he gonna have to wake up next to you. So why do all of this extra stuff? I tell people, ta-da, this is it. This is what you're gonna get. Now, I'm not against the sisters who are doing it, because I'll be honest with you, y'all are the ones that get the most likes on IGs. If I put my natural beauty on IG,
we said on IG.
On the IGs.
On IG.
Because my thing is, if I put because look, think about it this way. I said one time, I'm gonna put a picture of me up there with a beauty and see who get more likes, me or her.
Don't do that.
The IG chick is gonna get it because I'm just a natural woman. Like I'm not perfect. My body's not perfect.
And neither is her.
You know? And that's the thing. So I think a lot of times, real conversation, women do get convoluted by what they get in IG, social media, TikTok, and all of that. And because you're getting these likes, and this is real talk for the men too. All the guys with tight ass bodies is the reason why y'all go through this whole evolution of tight ass bodies, because you're getting like 20,000 likes versus the dude he may have a little chunky on him. He got 10 likes, and it's the 10 people he know. You know, everybody that passes little picture up. So people ask
and
me,
three of them is his aunties. Three of them is his aunties.
You know, that's Bobby. Bobby, you adorable. But the thing is, people always ask me, why won't you post pictures of yourself and all this stuff? And I said, you know what? I guess for me, it's not important. This is not about me. It's about the brand. If you're following me, doesn't mean you're necessarily following the brand. I'm promoting the brand, right? So what's your thoughts on that? When you look at, do you think women are being manipulated by social media and what beauty truly is? Because I don't know if we was doing all this a couple years ago. I don't remember so many women looking like, va-va-voom. We got white girls with the va-va-voom, and I'm trying to figure out, this is the transformation unless it's something in the drinking water.
Well, I mean, you can buy girdles now with like pads on the butt.
Girl, they had
to make it look like you got some cheeks, even if you don't got cheeks. Like, they got something for everything at this point. So you could be a certified stunner out here and get home and look like Twiggy. Like, it's not, they just out here tricking people.
I just want to say, see, that's some trick. If I was a guy, I'd be like, that's some trick. And I will walk out. And I'm not a hater on people about what they do that's going to magnify them and make them feel more confident about themselves. And I'm 100% in support of that. My thing is, at some point, you got to take it off. And who are you in that real person, right? Mm-hmm. So do you feel like all of us are between the ages of what, 40 and 50?
Child, what you talking about?
Huh?
Who?
I'm 27.
Who's she talking about? Are you 38? You 38? You 38?
Queen, I'm gonna tell you like this. I am 44. Do you hear me, Obama? You know what I'm saying? I think.
So you're 44. I'm 52. Holly, what are you?
I don't know. I gotta check the papers.
I understand. You know what, Queens? If we can we really keep it a bean? So. Yeah. I think that so many people never got looked at growing up. I think there's so many people that didn't get attention, didn't get anything, right? Mm-hmm. And so while we could get on here, you should, go with natural, they never looked at. But now that they have a blog now, and they can sit and talk about everything.
And you got the money.
And I'm like this. If you did this to build up an audience. Right. For the same reason a woman might have got a BBL. For the same reason a woman might have changed up. People want attention. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What I do think is a problem is if you are trying to act like you're somebody else. Now at 44, we got tiger stripes. At 44, when I don't know if y'all can tell over the 2 years, there's been a change in me. It is not cosmetic. It is, oh my God, I feel beautiful. Oh my goodness, I can see a beautiful, I'm in New York and social media have you thinking social media is real and what you see outside is not. And I'm like, most of the women I see look like regular women.
Wait a minute, Precious, say that again. That what you see outside is not, but social media is real?
Yeah, it's like social media is so real. And they're like, oh, I gotta look like this, sound like this. I'm like, so instead of being that girl, you're every girl. So I don't have the desire, girl, I can't cinch in this waist like it's going to be snatched. I'm okay. Right. But when I step in there, you're going to know I'm a cutie. And this is my natural hair. And no eyelashes. I feel good in my skin. I'm not going to say that's for every woman. I'm not going to say that's for every woman, but
Precious, did you hear what I said?
What people want. Huh?
You look amazing. I've seen the transformation. Because, okay, folks, let's be clear. These are not just people I talk to. Like, I know these people. That's on a podcast. And I want to say, over the years, I've seen your transformation. And I'm going to tell you right now, you have never looked more beautiful than you have this year. in all the years that I've known you. And I feel like your confidence is just stupid tight. Like you walk in like, nigga, what? All the time. Like, whereas before you was like, you looking at me? Like, are you? Like, but you don't do that now. Like you just walk in like, I'm the magic. You didn't know? And that's what I love about you. And that confidence is so radiant in all your photos, everything that you do. You walk in like I'm a beast. And I'm telling you, that's sexy. That's a sister girl telling you. Brothers, I know brothers are like, hello.
It be brothers from other mothers that be let me know, me love you long time. I said,
oh, I know they do. And Holly's sitting over there, Lisa Bonet in it. Let me tell you, Holly.
Like,
Holly, she kills me. You like that undercover, confident woman who like, okay, I already know what's happening. she like, I already know what's happening. So what are you? Oh, you not shouting it out? Okay, next. Without her even saying next, her body language, her moving is telling you next. Like, I don't have to talk to you about it.
I saw your man look. You look too. It's all good. Go ahead and look.
Equal opportunity offender if you want that. Okay.
And I admire that. So I just want to say, as a sister girl, you all, I am very proud and excited to be on this podcast with you guys, because every one of you are just uniquely beautiful and absolutely just in yourself. Like you are confident in yourself, in your space. Absolutely. And I love that about you. To me, that's like pure sexiness. Okay, so
but you heard yourself say that it was a journey. Like it's not, and I think that's where a lot of the problem lies with the younger generations, is they don't realize that getting to this point is a journey you have to live.
It is.
It's not like you wake up and say, I'm gonna paste this on and I'm gonna perk these up and I'm gonna put some shots in this booty and I'm gonna be good. It's something you have to work through.
You do, and finding yourself, because I thought I was an ugly duckling for years. And even now, people may think, like somebody they tell me, oh, you're so beautiful.
Bless you.
People ask me, bless you, the best thing about me, I always say that I'm smart. It's never that I'm beautiful. So I appreciate when you say that. Calvin said, please share your experiences. Calvin, just to let y'all know, I know Calvin. Calvin, you better stop. Hey, beautiful lady. Hey, we got you, Roz. First of all, I just want to be clear. Roz is gorgeous. So I don't care what you
certified in these streets. Certified.
Gorgeous. We don't keep that real. She said, you are glowing, precious. That's what Gertrude said. Okay, who is this? Who is Z Babyface? Is this the tech
show?
Oh, honey, no. This is Christine's 5F's to Love show.
Girl, keep reading down. He got another statement for you.
But hang out, stay a while.
But hang out with us. You're seeing a different side of Christine that's not related to tech, everybody. Anybody who watches, you know I own an IT company. So that's what Z Babyface is talking about. Okay, Cook, my BFF. She said, what is your theme song, Precious? And how
already came up in it.
You already didn't missed it. We didn't already went over our theme song, but she already did her. Okay, so Holly, what's yours again?
My Serenity song is gonna be Good Morning Gorgeous. But if we talk about business, walking the room, taking over, it's money, power, respect. The locks all day. It'll have you eating right.
That's what I love. Holly be coming all like from soft to like what? So I love it. Precious, what's yours again?
Girl, when she said about walking in the room, that's why I like Tomorrow Part 2. When Cardi B said, riding with my twin and them, and we all look good as fuck. She said she my op, but I don't know. I had to look her up. I know that I'm rich.
I can't do it.
I got condos in that chick's head. You say you don't F with me? Who said that you can? Oh, you don't want this. You don't want
Wait a minute. Precious, I just want to say, everybody talk about me and my tech company. Your folks that you speak with, they don't know you be knowing all. He said,
lies.
No, wait a minute. Does Z Babyface say I'm white chocolate? Hold up.
We don't.
I told you kept reading down. He's gonna let you know what.
Yeah, we don't discriminate.
Okay, Z Baby, you know you're welcome. Now we take white chocolate, caramel chocolate, butterscotch chocolate, whatever chocolate. Gertrude said, Christine, Holly, and Precious are stunning. Gertrude, I'm telling you, what would we do without you? Our number one.
No, that's right.
I say, hey, miss y'all too. She said, thanks for the compliment. Like,
in her picture, she fly. She just like
she is. Calvin said, where are you from?
Where you
Wait a
from?
minute.
Like,
He talking to
yeah,
Z baby.
old boy.
Are you talking to Z baby? Wait a minute, Calvin. Hey, wait a minute, see, I'm confused, Calvin.
We making love connections. We making love connections.
Like, I just want to know where he at. Like, you coming up in here.
All right, so Cook said, I know I was looking good. I had my Kid of Cole shoes on, my Gianni Versace blue leather suit. Blue leather suit. My nails were done, and my hair was fierce. And I was riding in a Cooper.
Do you want to ride?
Do you want to ride?
Nails done, hair done, everything did.
All I gotta say, anytime you can write out the lyrics, that's your
she said, I got time today. That's what she said. I got time today.
We are
that's your theme song. So the thing is, so ladies, you know, I really like when we can just have our real conversations, unedited. And folks, if you're just joining us, this is our happy hour. You're joining us at our happy hour, okay? Holly is drinking my favorite drink, so we're clear. And I'm over here drinking a hot toddy tea. and Precious got her New York water. Her New York water for all of those. Okay,
Christine,
folks.
I love that you asked that question, though. I love that you, because we're not coming down on young women, because I know there's some silliness I did back in the day thinking I needed to have straight hair to be accepted, thinking that I needed to be a certain size, or, you know, we didn't have social media, but there was still these social cues. So it's not hating on young people. You live long enough, you start to see if all of that were important, why did we have trends? Why do we have things change? And self-love is the hardest thing to do. And just because you look good on the outside does not mean that's how you feel on the inside. And vanity metrics, all of those are great, but they're not going to keep you warm at night. They're not going to show up and hold your hand. They're not going to be we are not even together, and I feel the warmth and the love. And so the relationship part has been kind of kicked to the curb in the face of, I got to look good. I got to flex on people. And it's like, you're going to get to a point. It's not going to matter because no one's going to want to be around you.
Wow. Folks, all I got to say is that's real talk. We're going to be right back after this quick commercial break. When I say quick, folks, the commercial breaks are quick today. So we're going to keep this real. When we get back, we're going to talk about, do you really want to meet me? That's the question. And y'all need to be asking yourself, does somebody really want to meet you, or the person they perceive you to be? Because I'm going to tell you, since this podcast and everything else I've been doing, I don't know if people really want the real Christine. It might shock you. All I got to say is, we'll be right back after this for real quick commercial break.
My business. 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 My business.
Hey guys, welcome back to Real Talk with the Ladies Happy Hour. And I want to say that hair salon here is in Southville, Michigan, and those are the sisters. I just want to say they do amazing hair. I love Janine and her sister. They're absolutely amazing. So be sure to, I don't know, if you're in Detroit, you in Southville, if you're in Michigan, you better watch that commercial again, honey, and give her a call. She is one of the top hairstylists in Michigan. She does her thing. And if you ask the question, does she do my hair? Of course she does, my darlings. So that's what's happening. So listen, real talk though. Do you think sometimes, and Holly, I'm talking to you too, because I've seen your social media pictures. We're going to be clear. You show up like a Playboy bunny, okay? And so the thing is, when I say Playboy bunny, you are extremely sexy. Right now, you got that schoolgirl librarian look. Yes, you, my love. But real talk though, when you hit the streets, you are Vogue. You are straight Vogue, and I'm not half stepping. The thing is, and so it's like the opposite, because you're really, honestly, folks, she's a legal eagle. So don't talk crap to her. because she gonna fact check you to the end. So don't come with no bullets. Don't mistake her pretty face for like she's, it's a lot going on right here. Then Precious, you come out like a powerhouse on the stage, and people don't know you're really quiet at home. Like you're the opposite. And so, and I'm saying I'm a mix of both of y'all. I love to come off like Honey Vogue magazine, a powerhouse, but when I get home, I really don't have a lot to say. I need somebody else to be managing what's happening. I just want to show up and play my part. But people don't get that. So do you think that's when men really get a chance to get to know you, they get past that whole facade of what they think you are they disappointed? Or are they like relieved?
I think that's a great question. It's funny to me because I've had men say to me, when I see you out, I'm very intimidated by this to even come over and talk to you, because why would you want to talk to me? And I'm like, because I go home and watch Wheel of Fortune Monday through Friday, and I play Jeopardy on my couch. Like, what you see when I step out this house is not what it is when I'm in this house. So that's a great question. I think sometimes just shoot your shot. You never know. Shoot, come talk to me.
Catch on a bad day, having a bad moment.
Come and talk to me, please.
Okay, so guys, if you're watching, the thing is, and Precious, let me tell you something. I know for sure, because I've seen you speak several times, you are extremely intimidating. Like, you will make women go sit in the corner and scared to come up to you. And I've also seen people run up to you to get your autograph and take pictures with you. And the thing is, we've got good seating in restaurants because you're a celebrity, and that's for real. Folks, I just want to say, when I'm out with Precious, I act like I'm her manager. So I can get us good seats. I love it. And I play that role good. I'm sorry, you don't know who she is? That's Precious.
But she would really do that. That's what's hilarious. I'm like,
don't
I feel like, I know I talk about being the celebrity of your own brand, but when people call me a celebrity, it is so shocking to me. It's like, I feel like Cardi B, I'd be like regular schmegler. However,
you are not.
For me, I didn't even realize how intimidating I was. Because, listen, social media will make you think that that's the real world, and the real world is not what you see every day.
Right.
So even when I was on this 2-week speaking tour in Texas and in California, it was such a realization that no matter what room I'm in, that men and women are intimidated. And that's not what I walk out thinking. You need to be intimidated by me. It's just like, this is my zone of genius, and society wants me to believe that I need to be be at the door in the background. And because I come forward, it's unnerving. And I think when men meet me, maybe of a different persuasion, I see awe. Like, we love her a long time. I want to see how I'm gonna get at that. Okay.
Are you shocked when women see you as a sexual being?
I am.
That's for both of you. Are you shocked?
I really am. I'm like,
okay, you're shocked. Why are you shocked?
I'm shocked because I know there's still a story in my there's a 12-year-old child in me that never saw it. So when I talk about attention, I knew I had to be on television. I knew that in order for me to be taken seriously in my house, in my family, I had to do it bigger than big. And now that I'm there, there's still that, there's no imposter syndrome, but just being like, but it's me they like. It's not a caricature. It's not a false anything. They like me, and why did I wait 40 years to show me?
Precious, I got a question to ask you before I ask Holly this question about people seeing her as a sexual being. Do you think people are going to treat you differently when your network television show comes out?
Yeah, they already do.
They do?
Really?
Okay.
They already do. Yeah, because the show on Fox Business is already at it.
Okay.
But when I speak, and people read bios or they say things about me, if they didn't think it before, I'm always like, oh, well, she's dressed well, da-da-da. But when you can see it, it's almost this moment of, oh, it's Precious Williams. And Christine, am I lying? When I got to that event in Detroit, didn't you hear women say, you're the same in real life.
Yes, they did.
Impression of who you are, because television or seeing you videos, we have this impression, but you're you. And I was like, yeah, because for 40 years I wasn't. So this is
just to let you know, Holly, she truly is the person she is all the time. And even now, us being friends, she could be getting ready to walk on stage, and if she's thinking about me, she will call me and text me before she goes on stage and say, hey, I was just thinking about you. I love you. You know, you my queen,
back at
girl. Yeah, and she'll say that. And the thing is, that's a real conversation. So Holly, are you surprised when people see you sexually, like as a hot mama?
Ooh. Yeah. It still throws me for a loop, and usually my response is, excuse me, I'm somebody's mama. Like
want be your my mama?
Don't say something to me that you wouldn't say in front of my child, because in my mind, I'm still somebody's mom. Like I still very much fit that picture. So when somebody's like, oh no, I'm trying to see what's going on from the top to the bottom. And I'm just like, I don't even know how to respond to that usually. I'm just very like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'll figure out some way to be like exit stage right, because it's definitely different for me. I spent all of my younger days doing nerd stuff. I was in band. I was student body president. I did like nerd stuff. So it was never about looking cute. It was about, let me get this extra credit done so I can get an A++ in this class. And that was what my focus always was. It was never about this. So it's still a little shocking sometimes for me. I gotta be honest. It's more shocking when it comes from someone who I think is equally as fine.
I know, isn't that surprising?
Michael B. Jordan or Idris Elba. I'm like, you.
Okay, I just want to say you would look nice with a Michael B. though.
Child, I will sign any NDA somebody puts across me.
I'm
just saying.
Okay.
I keep
my mouth shut. I keep my mouth shut. Listen. But you know, when we have our happy hours, girl, tell us, girl.
Exactly. We won't be filmed, folks. That happy hour will not be live. Ron said, I can attest to Janine is my hairstylist. She is fabulous. And she sure is, honey.
Don't let me roll up on Janine when I get to Michigan. I'll be like,
she's the real deal. So Z Baby says, well, I am in the right place then. Calvin said he's a techie. And so Z Baby said, oh la, what is that? La la?
He said,
and
la la.
Calvin's a man. I know Calvin's a man. He said, okay, I want to meet you. What? What is that?
This is 5 F's to love, ain't it? Okay. Listen, we got love connections happening in the DM. I mean, in the messages. Okay. Holly said, somebody should be
Calvin said, he said Holly is fire.
Holly, he was trying to holler at you.
Oh,
he was trying to I'm somebody's mother.
Look at her lean in. She's like,
is that what you talking about?
I can't do it. All I gotta say is, folks, this is how they are for real. On and on.
Yes. So it's way worse offline.
Girl, before we got on, you know, we was going there and it said, oh, yes.
All I gotta say is, when y'all not watching us, the cameras ain't on, then it's a different. Okay, ladies, very quickly, give me a time when you should have been drinking. That you should have been drinking in that moment. You was like, you know what? I should have had that drink. And it's too late now because we here.
Child, I was being the sublady on an apartment here in Brooklyn. And I found myself with this gentleman at 50 years old. I mean, natural 6-pack abs, just looking like a whole snack.
Did you say looking at an apartment?
Hi, this was in Brooklyn. This was years ago.
Did you have sex in an empty apartment?
I'm not even gonna address that issue.
The mattress on the floor was the mattress. It
was a fully furnished apartment. We're not going. It was subletting an apartment. And so we moved in together. And he was like, his rent, half. Wait, I'm gonna tell you, I got your back, but he never had his half of the rent. Now could he cook with the best of them? Could he have champagne on deck? Yeah, he could do all that, but he couldn't pay his half of rent. Okay. So when rent isn't paid, this queen who was one of the producers of Real Housewives, I'm taking it way back. She came back to claim her apartment. He's like, I got your back. I got your back. Yo, she was outside that door. He was like this. Ooh, I said, oh, shoot, I'm on my own. So left the apartment. He left too. I came in the apartment one day. All his stuff was gone. And had to leave the apartment again to go do something. She was in the apartment. And I remember I was walking up. It was pouring down rain. And I went to Kanye West's Stronger. Because I had to tell myself, if I live past this day, I know I got to face off with fire in that. And he ain't nowhere to be found. Now, I wish I did have a drink, but I was listening to Kanye West Stronger. It's raining on me, rain going all through my clothes. And I'm like, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. If I live past this and I blow up, I'm going to remember this night because this is one of the hardest. This is the dark night of the soul. Went upstairs, dealt with her. She put me out. And I have not seen him since.
All right.
And I do think sometimes I might walk somewhere. I'm like, is that him? But I keep it moving because I'm unbothered now.
I'm impressed because you was like, look, that's the time you should have been drinking. Holly, what about you? Was there a time you felt like you should have got that drink first?
Child, you asked that question and it made me feel like an alcoholic briefly because I always be drinking. But
she said,
because I was like, let me really think about this because drinking through some stuff. It sounds so like I'm an alkie. I swear I'm not. Child, this is gonna sound terrible. So I was engaged many, many moons ago to someone, and we cohabitated many moons ago. And he was in my place, and I lived in a walk-up on the 4th floor. And I had found out that he was partaking in some indiscretions, and I changed my locks. And yes, his stuff was in my house, but he needed to contact me to get his stuff out my house. Why was I at work and my neighbor told me they saw him climbing up the building? the side of the building.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like Spider-Man climbing up the side of my building.
Are you serious?
Not on a fire escape, up the rain spout.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. So I was like, well, call the police. Why are you calling me? She was like, girl, you need to come home. I said, okay, I'm on my way. I'm driving there. He had already kicked in the screen to the window because I lived on the 4th floor. I was like, I can leave all my windows open. Ain't nobody coming up here. No, he had kicked in the screen, got in the place, was starting to take his stuff out. I got there at the same time the police did. All hell broke loose. Such is life when you're 20-something and with somebody you ain't got no business being with.
Yeah. So, ladies, that's an excellent example for young and old because all of us have gone through something very, very similar. So we're going to keep it real. We can't judge nobody. No. But I want to say, Gertrude, she said that took a left turn, ladies. Basically, she was talking about Calvin and let's go, baby. Okay, TNT said, what's up, ladies? He said, hey, precious. That's Tim Campbell from Real Talk with Men. That's who TNT is. So thank you so much for watching. Calvin said, Christine, I love it. Gertrude said, I had a moment when I pretended I was too drunk to do anything. I went to the bathroom, threw water on my face, and then turned right towards the door and walked out.
This is the beauty of being a woman of a certain age now. Because the filters come off. Ain't no point in lying about things like,
She was like, I'm out. She caught the cab. Reggie, thank you so much for your support. She said, wow, crazy. Thank you so much, Reggie. I'm going to tell you, ladies, this conversation, which I like, happy hour, by the way. And folks, this is how sometimes you just need to do happy hour with your girls, even when you can't be together in the same space. I'm not saying, start a podcast. What I'm saying is we got all these video chat spaces. Folks, join up with your posse and have real conversations. Because I'm going to tell you, here in Michigan, it's a limited crew. Roz is one of my girls, but it's limited, right? Who I can hang out with and just be me and not feel judged. And so the whole purpose of this podcast is so we can have open dialogue and conversations. When we come back in May, we're going to talk about women and porn. We're going to talk about men and porn. We're going to talk about whether or not social media is influencing how we respond in the bedrooms. I mean, it's a lot going on. All I got to say is a lot of stuff happening out here. And the thing is, what are we daring to try? What are you daring to do? Folks, summer is coming. And we only going to be back for May and June. But all I got to say is we ain't going to have nothing but hot topics every single week. So when you join this podcast, have your cocktails ready because we want you to interact with us. We want you to engage. Reggie, what are you saying to us? He said, Reggie, just to let you know, both of the ladies are single. So I don't have to rehash this with you, Riddick. They're both single. One is in New York and one is in Philly. Holly's in Philly and Precious is New York. They're both single. So figure it out, Riddick. And let the boys know what's going on. Calvin said, come to Chicago. The wine is better. You know what, Calvin, I'm going to call you.
April. Mm-hmm.
Calvin, you just flirting with everybody tonight. I don't know what to say about you. You flirting with Precious. You flirting with Holly. And Sky Baby and something. What's up, Z Baby? It's a lot happening right now in this whole
it was a lot tonight. Mm-hmm.
They
needed that queen talk. They needed some girl talk. They was like,
girl talk.
Okay, I'm on that too.
So you guys, when you watch this, I'm thinking about bringing in a new podcast called Face Off. And I want to bring it in just to pilot it and test it for the month of May and June. And Face Off will be a mixed conversation with 2 ladies and 2 men every week, with rotating men and women. And the conversations will allow you to see what's really happening in real conversations with men and women on various topics. So I'm thinking about doing the show Face Off as a pilot. Holly says she's coming on. She's coming on as one of the rotating ladies. It's going to be interesting. Z Baby, would you like to come on? Because you are really just,
he's spicy tonight. He said,
He said it sounds fun. Well, Z Baby, you reach out to me in my DMs and let's connect. I would love to have you on.
Baby said about to be all up in there.
Z Baby said, let's do it. Calvin, he's asking Calvin to come on with it. I don't even know what to think about this. This has been the most fun that I've had. Woo, Calvin, I'm gonna call you as soon as this is over. Z Baby, you can reach out to me honestly in my DMs, and we will send you the cast press kit that you need to sign and everything.
I feel Z Baby gonna come with some smoke. I think
I'm ready. I'm here for all of it.
It's gonna come.
Calvin says I'm straight, and then Z Baby says white and dark chocolate show. I gotta talk to Z Baby. He said, Calvin said, I love my queens. I don't even know what to say. Calvin said, especially Holly. Woo!
Thank you.
All I gotta say is, folks, if you have been watching, just to let you know, I want to say congratulations to 2 cast members who are getting married or who have gotten married within the past month. The first one is Gerald Robinson, who is 60 is the new 40 Friday show. He's getting married April 8th. And I'm really excited for him. That's next week. And I also want to say congratulations to Brian, who was on Real Talk with the Men. He got married and his wife is absolutely adorable and wonderful. So I just want to say congratulations to them and that love is real. So I like it when cast members get married. I really do. I think it's exciting. Now, when we announce that I'm getting married, you know, with this it's going to be a whole Broadway show, right? If Christine is getting married. Gertrude said, have a great night too. And Z Baby said, them fighting words, Calvin.
You know what?
Y'all beefing with each other on the YouTube?
Z Baby said it's on like a pot of neck bone.
This has been a hot night. Ladies, I want to say thank you so much for sharing our last podcast for March with me before we go on spring break. It has been absolutely amazing. And I couldn't have chosen two of the most special ladies on Real Talk. All of y'all are special because y'all know how they are. They will be. You didn't say I was special. So let me do a shout out right now.
They not here.
Rhumel, Dr. Mac, Angel, Tacarra, and Jessie. I love all of y'all.
Holly Calvin said, "Is you married?" So I'm just gonna be quiet on that.
Ooh, am I married? No, sir, not married at all.
Said that was a big mistake. He said Calvin said that was a big mistake. Okay, wait a minute, Z Baby. And he said, Holly, are you married?
You know
what? Let me just say this again for anybody who's
single. I am single as a dollar bill, sir.
Calvin said, "Thank you, Jesus." Thank you, Jesus.
All I gotta say is, whoo. Calvin, single. I will see if I can connect you and Holly since I know both of you.
Well, he can just hit me up on Instagram, Little Miss Busy. Little Miss Busy.
You can hit her up on Instagram. What's your Instagram again?
Little LIL Miss Busy. Holla at your girl.
Okay, Holly. Wait a minute, you're getting a lot of shots.
Reggie said, "Might have had too much wine."
Then Z Baby said, "Baby Jesus." Reggie said, "Holly done had too much wine."
No, this is my only glass all day, baby.
And he's crying, he's laughing out loud at you. Z Baby said, and Calvin said, "Look, Little Miss Busy."
Yeah, put it up there. It's all good. My profile is not private.
Okay.
It sounds like you on that Jack Harlow. What's popping? Brand new whip is popping.
He said Holly's cheeks are red. Okay,
everybody
know Holly.
I'm gonna get off at this point. I have to do a training.
I know that's right. Look,
California, so
we're about to make this the Holly show. Folks, I want to say thank you so much for watching us tonight. Precious had to drop off because she had another call to jump on, but I want to say thank you for viewing and sharing this evening with us. Again, you guys know how to get in contact with Holly on her IG while we are on spring break. So I want to say thank you so much. And Holly, you know I'm gonna talk to you in 2 and 2. So yeah, this has been a magical moment. Guys, thank you so much for watching a Real Talk with the Ladies on the 5Fs to Love Network. We'll see you in May. Have a good night.